What up, people? Coach V, New Breed Boxing. The top 10 things to never do in a boxing gym. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so we know you're out there. So these are my top 10. Every gym is ran differently. Some are militant and organized, and others are ran like a prison with no COs. But either way, these will, keep you in good standing with whoever the head coach is. And especially if you're a new fighter, or even if you're a fighter that's experienced and you're traveling from gym to gym, just sometimes you got to remind yourself of these things because people get comfortable and that complacency can make you look bad. So here we go. Number one for me, pay your gym dues and pay them on time. Even Rocky got kicked out of the gym for not paying his dues. I don't care if you're a new guy or you're a world-class fighter. If you're using the facility, show some respect, man. You pay all the rest of your bills in your life. This is probably a place that's even changing your life for the better in a way you can never repay. Like I said, the least you could do is help keep them lights on, man. Pay the bills. You know what I mean? And if you can't afford it, talk to the head coach, talk to the owner, pick up a broom, do something. Don't come trying to slide through and act like, people forget about it, because you're going to piss people off. And I've seen the most talented dudes get kicked out the gym just because they were slacking on their gym payments. Pay your dues in and out the ring. Be a man, be responsible, or a woman, and, don't look like a slouch. You know what I'm saying? Number two, this goes especially for if you're visiting somebody else's gym. No mitt work without the coach's permission, especially if you come in with somebody else. Ask the head coach, hey, is it okay if I work with somebody real quick with some mitt work? Some people are cool with it. Some people might want to get, a cut of it. They might think you're charging or whatever. And if that's the case, you might have to work out a deal with them. Some businesses, are not going to tolerate it. Some will. It depends on, what kind of relationship you have. But you got to at least have that conversation before you take it upon yourself to start going ahead and teaching people and actually getting in the ring with them and working. Number three, don't leave any garbage behind. This is a pet peeve of mine. People leaving behind your water bottles, your sports tape, whatever, even your clothes. Don't leave nothing behind in the gym. It's very aggravating. Show some respect to the facility and, just clean up after yourself, man. This ain't your house. This ain't your bedroom. Be an adult. You're not a little kid. Clean up after yourself. It's very irresponsible to leave a mess behind the gym. Can't stand that. Next one. No sparring without the coach's approval. Here's another one. Me personally, I mean, I don't allow guys to spar. I mean, unless you're one of my head coaches, then you got full permission. But, if there's no, head coach around for whatever reason, which shouldn't even happen anyway, but, say you got an open facility or whatever, make sure you get permission from whoever the head coach is to be sparring. You don't want to turn into like $1 Million Baby, you know what I'm saying? And somebody wind up getting beat up or hurt, and the next thing you know, you're trying to cover up the story, and it's not a good look, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good look. This is kind of a 2-for-1, but no revealing or inappropriate clothes. If you're wearing short shorts, wear some compression shorts or something like that. We don't want to see you with some little, short shorts on doing freaking flutter kicks or whatever. Is disgusting, man. Put some compression shorts under your shorts unless you're wearing sweats or something like that. Another thing is, don't be changing on the floor. You know what I'm saying? This ain't your house. Nobody want to see your dirty drawers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see that. Go into the bathroom. Go into the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like in a certain environment where they allow this stuff. Like I said, some pro camps or whatever. All this stuff is up for debate. But this is just how most gyms run their gyms. I run my gym this way. I like to keep some kind of integrity in my environment, and that's just what it is. No street shoes in the ring. I can't stand with some scoundrel coming in off the street, jumping up in the ring with your dirty ass street shoes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever bacteria and whatever the hell you've been stepping in, walking all around. Now you're gonna put that in the ring. Yeah, people bleeding and all kind of other stuff, but I don't care. Number one, is disgusting from a health perspective. Number two, it rips up the ring. And number three, it's just disrespectful and dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's like walking in somebody's house with, dirty boots on their carpet. Just don't do it. Don't do it. No interrupting other coaches. Unless you got that kind of relationship already with these guys, or unless you're like another coach, especially if you're not, oh my God, please do not be one of them backseat drivers that's interrupt, yo, can I say something or whatever? Like, yo, man, listen, if the coach is working with somebody, that's a moment where they're engaging each other, and that's a developmental situation, and you might throw off the coach's train of thought. He might be in an inspirational moment, and you're going to kill the whole vibe. Keep that to yourself. Wait till the end. Wait till you see they done talking or whatever. And, please, stop trying to butt in and interrupt the situation. Keep your own 2 cents to yourself until the time is right. Let them handle their business. Then you can ask permission to say what you got to say. Oh, what else we got here? No spitting on the floor, right? And then the gym floor and in the ring. This is one of mine. Some gyms, they don't mind people blowing their nose on the floor, whatever. I don't play that. I don't tolerate that. They got spit buckets for that. You know what I'm saying? And, I like to keep my place looking sanitary and clean. Things happen. You might get punched in your face, be bleeding all over the place. So it sounds hypocritical. But me personally, I don't tolerate that. I don't like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got spit buckets for that reason. You're not fighting for your life. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is just basic etiquette. Yeah, like I said, you sweating, you might get boogers knocked out your face when you sparring or whatever, bleeding everywhere. But, we keep it to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's how we like to operate. We like to keep the gym clean. Some people might disagree with that, but that's just how I operate. Another one is, and there's another one people are going to laugh at because it happens when you're sparring, but no leaning on the ropes unless you're actually in the ring. First of all, when you're sparring and fighting, I tell my guys to stay off the ropes anyway. It happens. There's no way around it. But you should always be trying to stay off the ropes. First of all, it just looks bad to be leaning on the ropes. You ain't Muhammad Ali doing the rope a dope. This ain't the Rumble in the Jungle. You know what I'm saying? You should be on your feet. You should be moving around. First of all, it makes you look lazy. And number 2, it's a pain in the ass for whoever's got to tighten the ropes up all the time, because then the rope starts sagging. Then they got to get adjusted. Otherwise, dudes is falling out the ring. So that's just something for me as a pet peeve. Dudes sitting there having a conversation. People love leaning on the ropes, hanging on the ropes. Get your own ring if you want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? It's very aggravating. Can't stand that. And another one that I'm going to say is a real big one for me. And this is something that people might find insulting, but I find it even more insulting when you act like you don't know that you smell like a dead body. Bro, if you or your equipment smells disgusting, take a shower, throw out, burn, destroy, whatever the hell you gotta do. Don't come in the gym smelling like the Walking Dead, bro. If you open up your gym bag and it smells like you got a freaking carcass in there, you got no manners, man. You're disgusting. And I'm gonna tell you that, after I'm gonna give you a warning once, and if you do it again, you can take your ass home. Nobody wants to smell your dirty underwear, whatever the hell you leave it in your bag. Again, be responsible. This is just simple stuff as an adult you should be aware of. And then for the young, for the young bucks or whatever that's new to the sport, keep this in mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been training for years, and yeah, sometimes you're gonna smell a little bit, but when you got bad hygiene. We don't tolerate that in my gym. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't care. Me personally, that's a big deal for me. I just find that to be repulsive, and plus it's like, you know what I'm saying, that's just like the tip of the iceberg, because if you smell bad just walking into the gym, we can only imagine what other bad habits that you got that could be a health hazard or a concern. So anyway, those are my top 10. I kind of mixed up a couple of them, but regardless, you keep these things in mind. You're going to keep your reputation intact. All these things, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, some people might not care at other gyms. Me personally, and most respectable facilities are going to expect, this as the minimum. And, that's just what it is. If you got some other things you'd like to add to that, I'd love to hear it in the comments section. Like I said, these are just my personal pet peeves. But again, you keep these things in mind when you're going from one gym to another, and you're going to keep your reputation intact, and I can guarantee you they'll keep their doors open for you. Hope you found this informative. Again, like, subscribe, comment. Go check out my Instagram at coach.v_. Till the next time, we up out here. Out.